motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself in this coupe, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, it's you got us a poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and LandLord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Henny DeMoore coming to you from the liquor store, man. And right now, I ain't got time to make jokes on LandLord, man. I'm not in the mood. You know, I usually say something awful about one of my closest partners, but I'm not going to do that today. Egregious, yeah, that's a wonderful word.
You know, we got a real advanced vocabulary over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
because it's impossible, unstoppable. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't finna play like that, dog. Hold on.
Hey, did you get my text message, bro?
I did. Let me see if I can get this shit into the show.
Put it on the show real quick.
Oh, let me see if I can get this shit into the show.
Shout out to the intro goddess for this work she got going on. It's ridiculous.
CD drops bars. Hold on.
he already.
Hold on. Let me share this shit. Matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this shit up on YouTube right here, and then I can just screen share. Boom! I found a page.
Salute to our folks, man. Get what though? This is why we stand on business over here on Cowboys Convos and in the trap and cut. You understand? Cause we don't let people go away. We don't give people outs. We don't give people outs. But we finna get into this, and then y'all already know I got some choice words for CeeDee Lamb. Y'all heard how I was at his neck, and it looks like it materialized on the field, which I was trying to avoid. But shout out to the intro goddess. She got a mixtape dropping with CeeDee Lamb, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She got a whole mixtape to drop with CeeDee Lamb because, you know, he got the rapping when he was confessing his love for Michael Parsons. So let's check this out.
He's Michael Parsons. You know what I'm saying? He's unblockable. He's unstoppable. Unblockable. He's unstoppable. Unblockable. He's unstoppable.
Unblockable and unstoppable. Run your ass over and topple you. Thought you was up, but he's dropping you.
Unblockable. He's unstoppable.
CeeDee said it's weird and uncomfortable, cause they got his ass up out the locker room. But they still let him know in the interview.
He's unblockable. He's unstoppable.
Hey, she said she
He's
was
Michael Parsons.
watching our show and she heard us talking about he made a rap song and a and a mixtape, and she had to put some work on it, man. So shout out to the intro guys. I just thought that was hilarious because he showed himself, bro. And I don't know who was here, man. This ain't all on CeeDee, but y'all know we hold people accountable where I'm from and on my side of the internet. And if we go back and look at some of the comments I made on that show, man, and I know this one game, and I know he did some good things too, but sir, was I not spot on with the things I was saying about Mr. CeeDee Lamb? Was I not spot on with the diagnosis that I did on CeeDee Lamb? I was spot on. I said, bro, I want you to lock in. Listen, it's no reason on the planet, it's nothing else on the planet that will make a player the caliber of CeeDee Lamb to drop the passes that he was dropping. The only thing on the planet that will make him do that is concentration. CeeDee Lamb can make some of the most impossible catches ever known to man. But you telling me you consistently dropping routine catches? Guess what that means? Your mind in Green Bay. Your mind in Green Bay, bro. So you got to lock in. That was my whole message on that show. My whole message on that show was to tell CeeDee Lamb to lock in, bro. I felt like he wasn't responding in the proper way, especially for a guy that got a C on his chest now. I didn't feel like he was approaching this game the right way. I challenged his mindset. How many people willing to do that? How many people willing to tell CeeDee that ain't up to par and that ain't the way you supposed to do it? Then he go out here and play the way he did. I'm sorry, bro. I hope he got that message and he got to get his shit together. Real talk.
I mean, he should have been got his shit together. He has the most drops in the NFL since coming into the league. CeeDee Lamb, nobody else. CeeDee Lamb is the nigga with the most drops in the NFL since coming in 2020. So I understand what you're saying. Like, you challenge his mindset. He might just be mentally weak because if he got this many drops, if he got this many drops, then shit. Like this is who CeeDee Lamb is.
Hey
and
man,
I love,
if
and
y'all
I love
ain't
CeeDee
seen
Lamb.
that show, if y'all ain't seen that show, go back and watch that show. I would tell Henry to pull up them comments because that shit was spot on, bro. It was spot on. I felt it in my soul that boy wasn't ready for this. He over there talking about, I got brothers over there. Yeah, he went on the type of time he's supposed to been on, bro. His mind was in Green Bay. And I give Shotty some props, bro. Real talk. I don't think the whole team was like that. I think the whole team was pretty much focused on task. It was CeeDee Lamb. I ain't say he was the only one, but he was one of the main ones who was not on point, bro. He was not on point.
See,
you can't hand these balls off better than that. You can't hand it to him.
First one was Ferg, the CeeDee Lamb drop. So we got one on Ferg, one on CeeDee, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a CeeDee Lamb low light from here on out. Yeah, perfect,
but I ain't gonna lie.
Pass, boom.
The one thing I say about Ford, because he didn't have a perfect game either. He had a few passes that he could have threw better, but no lie, Dak played a phenomenal game to me. It just wasn't perfect. Like nobody else has perfect games. But I'm gonna say this, real talk. The only thing that I was mad at Dak about is because, okay, for you supposed to be one of those fearless leaders who just concentrated on the mission, right? If you concentrate on the mission, bro, you supposed to me, this offense is yours. You are the owner of the offense. So if you own this offense, bro, we done seen CeeDee come up small in them situations before. I need four to check CeeDee and go to 3. If CeeDee ain't up to par in some of them moments, if he would have dropped 2 of them passes, because I know 88 you got to rock with him, bro, and you got to ride with him. But at the same time, you can show him, like, listen, if you're going to be doing that, I'm going to this other guy. Because guess what? They threw the ball at George Pickens 4 times, and he caught 3 of them for 30 yards. So he was catching them at 10 a clip.
5.
So he deserved more targets, especially in some of those situations. CeeDee must catch them balls, bro. He must catch that. Like, it's no other excuses for that. Now, I'm not saying that's the only reason you lost the game, because it's 53 men out there. But I promise you, like, this is one of the rare occasions where I would say CeeDee had a large amount of blame to place on this loss, bro. Because if he would have caught at least 2 of those passes, 1 of those passes, bro, we could have won that game. If he would have just caught that one, if he would have just caught the one he dove for, we would have won that game. But I'm sorry, bro. I can't. Y'all know me. I'm going to hold everybody accountable. I was one of the only people I seen that win at 88 like that. I said, man, I don't give a F. I said, I go against the whole nation. I didn't care. I said that shit was weak. Who witnessed that? I said that shit was weak. And I meant it and I stood on it. So then you come out here and play like this. That's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable. I don't care about your 100 yards. You know what you did, bro. You know what you did.
Shout out to Dono Holmes, too, for the cash app, man. I appreciate you for the love and support, my guy.
Shout out to Dono on my side, too.
Yes, indeed. But, yeah, CeeDee Lamb got a large part to do with the loss. You know, I think him and Miles Sanders are the 2 biggest reasons you didn't win this game, because, you know, you can't have
Miles Sanders, that fumble was critical, bro.
Yeah, you can't, because listen, even if you don't get a touchdown, you got a field goal in your back pocket. You could have made it a 1-point game. So when you're driving down the field and at the end of the game, you would only need a fucking field goal to win. You know, it changes how you play. You know what I'm saying? So
bro, look at that throw. Go back to that play. I'm sorry.
It's looping, nigga. You be all right.
Okay.
It's only 20-something seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my bad.
It's loop. You good. Cause listen, all these are dots. All these are dots, dog. I think this is the one right here. This is the one.
Nah, that ain't the one. The other one that went the deep ball on that.
Oh, this is the deep ball right here, then.
Man, look at this throw. Look at this throw.
That man was going crazy.
CeeDee hands was decoration last night, bro.
Well, that's what we said about our buddy from
CeeDee hands was decoration last
ornaments.
night.
Boy had ornaments for hands last night, man. And listen, I didn't know he had this many drops in his career. Like I always just thought CeeDee Lamb was the most sure-handed dude. Apparently not. And listen, it did take a 4-drop outing for him to become number 1, but that still is sort of concerning to me, because this is a pattern at this point.
To be honest, though, he has played an egregious amount of time with backup quarterbacks too. So I just try to throw him a bone with that, to be fair, because Dak can miss a lot of time. Dak can miss a lot of time now.
But drops on wide receivers, they don't count uncatchable balls and inaccurate balls as drops. It gotta be certain ball placement for it to fall into the category of a drop.
See, that's my point, though. It's certain situations where the quarterback will get bailed out and it'll get blamed on the receiver. Like, maybe in that situation, what did they count that? Did they count that other throw to Ferg as a drop?
When he got his head knocked off?
When Dak underthrew it?
No.
Okay. Because it's certain situations where the quarterback, just like a slant route, as soon as you hit your cut, the quarterback throw it 3,000 miles per hour. Is that not on the quarterback?
It's on the quarterback.
Yeah, so it's situations like that, bro.
Hold on. Andrew said with a 499, he said CeeDee was rubbing my pinky toe Wednesday night. I'm sorry, y'all. I take full accountability.
You're going to have to, Andrew. You're going to have to, because 88 was tripping. I said, Andrew probably don't need to see that show, because I was at 88. I ain't going to hold you. I was at his top. Like, man. And it bothered me, bro. I had to be honest. I had to be truthful about it, man. It is what it is. Like, I just feel like letting that message out, I think that's the best thing for the nation and for the team, bro. Because he, like, even though it's 88 and we love him as a player, bro, it's just like, it's certain stuff that shouldn't be acceptable. And that go for everybody. If Dak went out here and played like absolute crap, you would hear me up here going crazy about it this morning. Real talk. I would not be making no excuses for Dak. Dak played an excellent game today. Real talk. The defense let them down in the first half. Then the offense started letting them down. like, hey, it ain't much more I could say that Dak could have done, bro. Real talk. Like, if he putting the ball in their hands, what else can he do? You see what I'm saying?
Dak might have had the best tackle on the damn team yesterday.
Great tackle. Yeah, he saved the touchdown.
So let's talk about some other
And then
aspects.
Dak was diabolical with the spit. He was diabolical with the spit.
Landlord, are you snitching on a Friday, nigga?
I ain't say he did it. I just say he was diabolical. That's all.
You listen, man. Listen.
He's unstoppable and unblockable, man. Go ahead.
He is. He's all that. But you listen. Like when I say something that folks are already in the goddamn chat ready to call me. This man Dak Prescott got an open case, and you talking all willy nilly right now, man.
I ain't know it was that serious. No, my bad.
Damn, man. Shout out to Miss Pam. Shout out to Miss Pam with the cash out too. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Miss Pam. I appreciate you.
He said we need another pass rusher. We need them boys. We need somebody to just hit the edge. I think once they started bringing pressure in the second half, boys started getting off. Matter of fact, hey, LandLord, here's a fun stat for you. Trayvon Diggs was back this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many times they targeted Trayvon Diggs?
Once.
0.
Oh, he wasn't even checking AJ on that one catch?
They
said we were playing zone, though. I got to watch the film, though.
You still
got I was ready to praise Trey because I was like, I ain't heard about AJ Brown at all. But if we playing zone, it wasn't necessarily like just him. So we got to see what he actually did.
Well, if you don't throw to my zone, then I still did my job.
Yeah, you did your job.
You were scared. You were scared to come outside, nigga.
Yeah. We were outside. We were standing out there waiting on you. And you ain't come out.
On my mama. So yeah, that's why I put it like that, man. Because they didn't even test the boy. Like we're not the Eagles play zone too, and they still give Quinion, all the credit in the world for shutting CeeDee down and shit like that. That's what they said last year that that he shut CeeDee Lamb down in the Guantanamo Bay.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You good?
Nah, I thought you were done. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
Negro, did I just say go ahead?
Oh,
I'm up here trying to work and do shit. You can talk. It's okay.
Yeah, I just about to say. I really thought that Trey was on him the whole time because I ain't heard nothing from neither one of these receivers for real. The only receiver that did some was Elam, man. I seen Elam give up a big catch. That was it. I ain't hear Bland name. I ain't hear Trey name either.
That was the only one.
So they was doing their job.
Yeah,
the defense adjusted well at the back end of the game. But that's when the offense started screwing up. Like George Pickens I think that was a bad penalty, but he got a penalty. I ain't really see too much wrong with that. What about you? I could be looking at it wrong.
You talking about when they tossed the
unnecessary rushness or some shit they gave.
It was ticky tack.
It was ticky tack to me.
Salute to Angie with the $5 cash out too. She said we owe Guyton an apology. He played his ass off last night.
Guyton looking good. The line was surprisingly. It was a pleasant surprise. The line played well to me, but like I said, I'ma still hold judgment because the only reason is because the Eagles don't have too much edge rushers like that. And then Jalen Carter was out the game. So, let's just relax to next week because the Giants got a pretty damn good defensive line. Let's see how they do. But, listen, for him to play the people that was in front of him, they get a W.
I agree. Also, salute to the lunatic with the 2-piece on your end. He said we let Filthy off the hook. 0 sacks from the Dallas O-line. Yeah, the fire. Yeah, 0 sacks from the Dallas Cowboys.
We lost that game. We lost that game.
Yeah, we lost that game more than the Eagles won that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the mistakes we made. When you lose, you lost time of possession. You lost the turnover battle. You had not even 4 drops. 4 drops for a team altogether is bad. One person had 4 drops for the Dallas Cowboys, and then other folks had drops throughout the course of the game. Altogether, we had 5 or 6 drops.
And Dak graded out so well, bro. Could you imagine if them boys was catching the ball? Dak would have been flawless, damn near, for real.
He would probably had the highest grade in history. That's the
real talk. Because think about it. We all know that was his mama's birthday, bro, and he went at CeeDee, and it's like CeeDee just dropped the ball literally, bro. Figuratively and literally. He dropped the ball. So, I'm sorry, man. I'm a remake this challenge again. I'm gonna make this challenge to 4 again. When you see some signs of weakness from CeeDee Lamb, because listen, we can't deny that them signs show up sometimes, like they do. If you see that he's not in his mode or he's not where he need to be, you need to go to 3, bro. It was plenty of times where that ball should have went to 3. Now I understand he went into progression early, but that's on Shotty. That's on Dak. Because guess what? This Dak offense, Dak can stay, okay, I'm finna hijack this shit. CD ain't doing what he's supposed to do. Guess what? I'm going to 3. I would have, look, y'all know you can make calls on the fly. I would have tapped 3 on his shoulder like, oh, it's go time. Let's do it. Real talk. Like, you can reverse the whole play. If CD want to play, bro, that's what type of time I'm on with that, man. Because, look, we tried to stick with him and keep going to him, and that's how we end up losing this game. Yeah. After a while, bro, if you egregiously messing up like that, I'm getting off of you. And that's a good player, great player, anybody. This just ain't your day. It ain't your night. But guess what? You ain't finna be the reason we lose. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm finna abort mission on your ass, and you gonna have to reclaim that trust that you just lost right there. That's on you.
That's the key thing you just said. You know how you said trust? He don't know this nigga yet. Even when they drafted CeeDee Lamb ain't have a good game with the Dallas Cowboys till like game 3. Like they gotta have more time on Taz before he can just say I'm finna go to Pickens. You know, that's the truth. You gotta trust. Matter of fact, your boy said this shit, Nick Saban. He said when quarterbacks get into bad situations, they not thinking about plays, they thinking about players. This the nigga he know. So that's what we gonna go to until he build that rapport with George Pickens. Now I agree with you. George Pickens need to be in higher in the progression. I also think that George Pickens need to be the number 1 option on some of these goddamn plays. You need to scheme George Pickens early into the game because he ain't ever gonna build a rapport with the nigga if he always gotta be the 2nd, 3rd option.
Thanks.
So I do agree with you wholeheartedly on that. But out the gate, I understand why the nigga did it this time around. Cause you gotta have some rapport. Like you got here yesterday, dog. You got here yesterday. This is my first game ever playing with you. I don't know what the hell you actually finna do. Cause practice is different than live fire. We know some damn some training camp try hards and practice overachievers and shit. I gotta actually see you do shit before I trust you like that.
Hold on, though, Hen. But you know I gotta be fair, right? You know I fight for fairness, bro. So I gotta call wee woo on that part right there. Cause guess what? You seen him doing good. You know what I'm saying? I can see if you threw to him a couple times and it was like, oh, I don't know about that. Bro, this man caught everything you threw to him, except for the ball that was uncatchable. So if you off to a good start, don't you build trust throughout the game here? Just being fair.
Yes, you build
just
trust.
Being fair. That man was catching that 10 a clip. Go ahead.
I would say with the same rapport. Before CeeDee Lamb went on a fucking drop spree, the nigga had 100-something yards. You don't think Dr. Man was gonna come through eventually?
But did he not have some drops in the beginning of the game too, or all of them came late?
One came in the first half, and then damn near all 3 of them came when we needed them at the very end of the goddamn game.
And then 2 of those drops almost was interceptions.
Boy, what? Like, man, I probably would have fought. I would have fought the nigga when I got to the locker room, but I understand in the moment why the boy did the shit. Like,
nah, he didn't drop a pass. Pickens didn't drop a pass.
I ain't talking about Pickens. Yeah, Pickens didn't drop a pass.
My bad. I'm talking about Montana in the chat. I don't know why he said that, but he said Pickens didn't drop a pass. Nah, he didn't.
Nah,
he just got one pass that was uncatchable. That's all.
Because they don't count, for some reason, they don't count PIs as targets. So you got 4 actual targets in the play that they drew the penalty on.
And that was a big play, too.
It was a huge play. And he still almost caught the motherfucker.
Yeah, and he still almost caught
the motherfucker.
I was like, that got me lit just seeing that effort on God. I was like, he still almost got it. But, like, that's what I'm saying, Hen. Why not keep going to the well a couple more times? He could have, listen, instead of CD having 13 targets, what would be wrong for him to have 3 more targets to Pickens and CD had 10? That would have been, if he would have got 3 of them other targets to Pickens, bro, we could have possibly won that game. Because I guarantee you, bro, I just got confidence in Pickens to know that out of them 3 passes, he wouldn't have missed 2 of them. Like it was just a weird night for CD, bro. And sometimes you just gotta recognize that and move the fuck on. Like that's how you win games like that. Sometimes it's just not your night. If it ain't your night, if I see you checking out, like I can't sit up here and let you abort the mission or just fail us. I'm sorry. If I see you dropping routine stuff, me as a quarterback, I'm moving on. I'm moving on, bro. Y'all can say what you want. And we done seen Dak throwing brave ass passes to no name people. So why you couldn't do that this game? You see what I'm saying? We seen what in the playoff game against San Francisco, he threw like the most egregious pass ever to Cedric Wilson.
Oh yeah, on fourth down.
Yeah, like Cedric Wilson
when he got tripped up. Yeah, Cedric
one
Wilson
of them years when we played the Patriots and it was overtime, it was close as hell. He threw like the most risky pass ever to somebody unknown, and they caught it. Who was that? It was on a game-winning drive, like to take us to overtime.
It was Cedric. It was Cedric
Wilson again. So it's like
all that shit happened in the same season, by the way.
And you see what I'm saying though? Dak ain't prejudiced when it comes to like getting the people the ball. So like he got it's just like, bro, you got to get back and tap into that when it's time, man. You should have been able to see that. Oh, 88 tripping right now. Let me go to 3.
And
88 tripping right now. That's the whole reason I wanted a 2 option because we seen 88 check out before.
I know, but to your point about Cedric Wilson, that was his second year with Dak Prescott. He didn't try that shit with that nigga the first time around.
Okay, that's fair.
That's all I'm saying. Like I believe, like listen, I'm gonna be 1,000% with you. Like I'm letting him get comfortable with the nigga the first game out. If the shit is ongoing, this second game, this third game, you know, we gonna have to hold this nigga hostage, you know, and you know we gonna have your kids somewhere, nigga. This nigga gotta have this many targets. He gotta have this many targets for the game over with, man. You never see these little pretty girls again, man.
Is this not something that we've seen in the past?
What, CeeDee Lamb shaking the fuck out?
If you keep showing me who you are, I might have to believe you, bro. I gotta believe you after a while.
I already showed you the clip. The nigga drop passes. Like, well, this is not a new thing. Like, so you're not lying when you say he done showed us this before. He got a bunch of drops on his resume. Like nobody else got that many drops in that same time frame. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of great wide receivers that came out with CeeDee Lamb and after CeeDee Lamb. That means he got more drops than Judy. That means he got more drops than Chase. He got more drops than Jefferson. All the other top guys, you know, that you mentioned with CeeDee Lamb got less drops than him up to this point. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's just putting that shit into perspective. But I do agree with you though, Land. Like, the longer that George Pickens is here and we're not seeing him integrate into the offense, you know, then we can really get on their ass about that shit. But, you know, I feel
like it was exactly what Wes was saying. That's why I'm glad I battled Wes, because it sounded like they listened to his ass. Because they was on some 88 shit. Like, they ain't care about nothing else but 88 last night. And that was a big failure for us. Like, we should have been distributing the ball. Like, it ain't, you want to know what the biggest thing, the reason why we hated Kellen Moore's scheme when it was like equal opportunity is because we knew we didn't have the talent level to be doing that. I feel like we got a level of talent where we could just pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could just get CeeDee the ball or just get George Pickens the ball. Like, we got enough talent to where it ain't got to be lopsided no more. When I started the Spam Lamb campaign, it was because we really didn't have nothing else. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have nothing else to the degree that it deserved or warranted opportunities to that degree. It was like, and then the offense only looked good when we went through CeeDee Lamb. So that's why I came with Spam Lamb. You need to do it more if that's the only thing that you got working, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I came up with Spam Lamb for. But in this season, with this personnel that we got, Spam and Lamb ain't even really a necessity no more. Because you got a dope-ass number 2 receiver. You got Turpin right there. You got Jalen Tolbert. You got weapons. You got Ferd. We ain't sitting up here acting like, whoa, it's Dak now. Like he don't got no weapons. Dak got weapons now. You won't hear me say that all season. You won't hear me say that all season. Dak has weapons now.
Nigel said he had to leave the country after this shit. He's in Jamaica. They done ran my nigga out the country.
Wagwan. Hey, bring me back something from Jamaica. What I need
Shit.
from Jamaica?
Probably some white Hennessy. They got white Hennessy in Jamaica?
Yes. Bring me back some of that. And some rum cakes. Bring me back some rum cakes and some of that good stuff. I don't know.
But see, LandLord, I don't disagree with anything that you're saying about integrating George Pickens to the offense more. I just think shit like that takes time. You know, I didn't expect it to be seamless with a new play caller, new pieces moving around and shit like that. It looked better than I thought, but they do got to iron out some kinks.
I feel like it was political, and I ain't gonna hold you. But go ahead.
Nah, like because the reason I feel that is because he wasn't really forcing the ball to CeeDee Lamb. Like every time CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball, he was wide fucking open. You know, I understand if George Pickens wide open over here and this nigga done threw this bitch into double coverage or some shit. CeeDee Lamb was wide the fuck open on all them bitches.
Yeah, it wasn't much as me saying that he didn't supposed to get the ball in them situations, but it's like after you drop 2 point blank passes, I gotta move on. Like I gotta move on, bro. Am I wrong for that?
This the thing. If you're talking about changing the play beforehand and then George Pickens is the number one option in that, sure. But if I'm going through my progressions, quarterback does not get to dictate. You know, he ain't got the opportunity to turn down wide open niggas. You know what I mean? So if you're talking about changing the play, we're gonna put George Pickens higher in the progression beforehand, I can fuck with that. But we just talking about this nigga wide open, man. I ain't finna throw him the ball. That nigga gonna die. See, Dak Prescott is gonna get decapitated doing shit like that. So I feel you with the second part. If you feel like, hey, you know what, this play designed to go to CeeDee Lamb, I got the call in, but you know what, I got another play I can switch to that targets George Pickens as the primary option, and I feel more comfortable right now until 88 get his mind right. We can rock with that. You know what I'm saying?
Bad behavior that can't be rewarded, bro. If you out there doing some goofy shit, you gotta have to take a back seat. Real talk.
He said terrible Tolbert is the right name for him. I'm not even gonna talk about Tolbert right now because we ain't been throwing that nigga the ball. He got one.
Tolbert made catches though, didn't he?
He got one catch, man.
Oh, he made one catch. Don't do Tolbert like that. Leave that man alone.
He had one catch, and then he missed a block on the screen. It would have popped Turpin. And then Andrew with another $4.99. I said last night, it's ironic they use Pickens like they were using Cooks, and he's wearing number 3 like Cooks too.
She cooked low key, but we'll see, man. The only difference is with him is like he still got an advantage. You know what I'm saying? At least give him some 50-50 ball opportunities, man. Like Dak threw that one deep pass and he got a penalty, but then he threw the other one, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like the route that George ran all the way, but I still feel like Dak could have kept it in play. You see what I'm saying? Dak probably was thinking safe, like I'm gonna throw it to the point where if George can't get it, nobody can get it. Mm-hmm. So that could have been the thing, but I didn't like how close to the sideline George got in that route. If you go back and look at it, he did like a little weird move, and he was going too close to the sideline. Like as a wide receiver, especially a flanker, when you that close to the sideline, you playing to the DB hand. Like you want to get outside the numbers, but not that far outside the numbers. You see what I'm saying? To where you helping him. Now, if you too close to the sideline, you eliminating places that your quarterback can go with the football. And you playing to the defense's hands. So it's a fine line to the spacing between the sideline and the numbers. So you gotta handle that in the between. You gotta be in between.
Andrew with another $4.99 says CD played like he did last year versus the Steelers. Now I think about it, Jalen Tolbert was the nigga that hooped in that Steelers game.
And had the game-winning touchdown.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we know there's a history of CeeDee Lamb checking out of games from time to time.
Yeah,
you know
that wasn't the best route for George on that play, but I would have still liked to see Dak keep the ball in play. Because anything could happen if you keep the ball in play, bro. You could have just got a penalty. Or George could have made an amazing catch. Like, the route ain't got to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even if you run a bad route, you can still fix all that with an amazing catch. You know what I'm saying? But he can't do none of that if the ball ain't in play. So yeah,
I mean, that's very fair. I don't think you get any pushback from me. You know, if you're throwing it to the end zone, you get the wide receiver a chance.
yeah.
You have to get the wide receiver a chance because if the cornerback panics and listen, maybe if the ball is a little bit closer to Jordan Pickens, they might call a pass interference.
Yeah.
It looked like he got pushed the whole goddamn lot.
Literally, if that ball would have been in play, they probably would have gave him the flag. But it was an uncatchable ball, so it can't be pass interference.
So let's talk about the Kenny Clark acquisition real quick, because we'll stay on these wide receivers and shit all damn day.
Yeah, y'all know I was worked up about that shit. Like we expect better from you, CeeDee. What make us mad is that we know you better than that, and we can't have you playing like that in our biggest moments, bro. We just can't. You gotta be that guy to come through for us.
Okay, Troy said they were rolling additional coverage to Pickens. Then the CD is keeping DBs honest. That's what we wanted.
You're right.
Folks just can't double team CD. They can't just double team Pickens. Really though, let me before I even speak on this. There's some other folks that need to step up before we move off of this shit. You know, Jake Ferguson, man, you just got your bread. The ink ain't even dried on your shit. You know. I get it. You know, there were like one or two passes that weren't great, you know, but the touchdown pass is inexcusable. Like the one you dropped in the end zone before you got hit is in fucking excusable, my boy.
You can't pull that play up because I just want to show them like Dak just didn't step into that throw. That first one, he didn't step into it. He kind of just flinged it with his arm like he was that young hot shot back in the day. And you ain't got it like that no more. That A is gonna catch up with you every time.
You call that nigga You got
athleticism. He got that athleticism now. It ain't like it used to be, Dak. So you know he was out there playing great though, but like he got a little lazy in his mechanics, or I'll say he either got lazy in his mechanics or he had too much hubris in his arm at that moment. It's one of the two. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't tell you which one it is, huh?
It's one of the two or combination, man. Like they go hand to hand, damn near.
Yeah, true. Shout out to Angela again. Go ahead.
She said, "I've been told y'all toe burnt, soft, and can't block a stick." God damn, Angie.
You real critical on Toba though, but you be taking up a CD. She said CD was rubbing my toes. Don't say nothing else, y'all.
She said CD cute. You get away with it to her.
Pretty privilege. That nigga got pretty privilege.
He got pretty privilege in the wide receiver. It's crazy.
Throw ass out of here, 88 with pretty privilege. See, I don't want none of my players to have pretty privilege, nigga. Nah.
From now on, we draft a number ugly niggas.
I don't want them ugly niggas on nothing. Straight up. If you need to look like a black Air Force One, the personification of an Air Force One, nigga. Nah.
You gotta look like some animal, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I told you, bro, when he first got here, I was like, man, this pretty boy nigga ain't finna be hard about it like that. Man, I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I looked at the tape and he actually was playing like that, so I had to give him some respect. I'm like, hey, he playing like a gangster though. But, you know, that mentality gonna catch up with you if you ain't no dog for real. It's gonna catch up with you eventually. And like I said, on that show where we was on when I got on 88, no cap, I said all of this. I was like, man, I'm just giving y'all a warning before this stuff starts spilling over on the field. What happened last night, Hen?
That shit happened. That shit got spilled over on the field like a motherfucker.
And I'm telling you, I know it's not. That shit ain't good for my brand to be challenging 88 like that. But I had it on my heart. I felt like that's what we needed to be hearing, and it was the truth. It was the truth, bro. You had the wrong mentality going into that game. I challenged his mentality. And those drops was mental mistakes. Your mind went there. CeeDee can make them catches with his eyes closed. No cap.
He made a catch like that when I went out there to fucking Frisco.
His mind went there. That's the only way, like, bro, I'm a receiver, bro. I played the position. You drop some of the easiest shit just because your mind ain't there. Like, you moving too fast, your concentration off. They just concentration drops. That right there let me know CeeDee was distracted. And that's why I asked him, I implored him on that last show. I said, lock in, CeeDee. I said these words verbatim. Locked in. I could tell you not locked in. Bro, I do this shit. Like, real talk, bro. I do this. I'm so glad I really went ahead and you made it worse, though. But I'm glad I went ahead and told how I honestly felt about that interview, bro, because that shit ended up materializing on the field, unfortunately.
I ain't make nothing worse. That was your decision.
You made it worse.
That was your decision to bomb on young Sedarian.
I didn't bomb on him. I just said what I had to say because I knew it was going to hinder my team. You came into that game with the wrong mindset. You over there talking about brothers on that side of the ball. Nah, nigga, let that be your brother next week. Not game week. Be your brother next week. You can have all the love affair you want with Jalen Hurts and all them other folks over there and whoever you played with. You can do that next week. But this week, it shouldn't be no brothers on that sideline.
So, what you think about this still image of Miles Sanders? Because what happened on the play is he keeps going outside and he gets shoestring tackle for a 1 yard loss.
And it's a whole avenue right there.
Yes, he does not cut up, because even if he cuts up, dude has to come down and actually make the tackle. CeeDee Lamb might be able to reach him and slow him up because CeeDee Lamb is right there.
Miles got me thinking that he a double agent, man. Miles got me thinking he a double agent today.
Andrew hit you up with another $9.99 for your mind.
For your mind.
For your mind. Land, we need to go jump Carter, big back ass. I'm like you. That spit pissed me off. Everybody should have been on BTA energy after that. They really let Dak down, and it was his mom's B-day.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, I said this on Boss Channel on the call when they was doing the watch party. I said, listen, I got a public challenge to Dallas Cowboys, but the only bad thing about it is it's gonna have to be a captain. Let Brandon Aubrey or somebody do the shit. Somebody, CJ Goodwin. It's CJ Goodwin's show, goddammit. You a captain, you gonna be right there in his face when he come to Dallas. He better have some spit on his face, on his jersey, some goddamn well. Go get ejected, CJ Goodwin. You ain't gonna even matter. Okay, just be honest with you. You ain't gonna matter. So you gotta see on your chest, you're gonna be stepping face to face with Jalen Hurts. That nigga better have some spit on his shirt or his face or something. Real talk.
Man, you ain't said nothing wrong. Cause listen, they should have had somebody come off the bench and just slap the fuck out of Jalen Carter. It ain't have to be no nigga in the game. Somebody that was inactive. Hakeem Adeniji should have just went up and slapped the fuck.
Oh God, one for the team. Somebody said, "Landlord, you invented spam lamb. It's your fault." that was last year. That was a couple of years ago. We ain't gotta do it no more, bro.
Nah, nigga, it's your whole brand now. It's over with. Just like every time we run the ball and don't work, nigga be hitting up West Coast.
Then CD came with a new slogan. I gotta catch the damn ball. You damn sure do. You gotta catch the damn ball.
You ain't never lied.
Hey y'all, I appreciate the donations on my side, but make sure y'all take care of Hen too, man. Y'all make sure y'all take care of Hen too. But I really do appreciate y'all. Nigel says, live from Montego Bay, do you all think Mazi is gone before week 2? They didn't play him for a reason, bro. And we got all this banter going on back and forth about Mazi Smith, but his results showing you who he is on the field. Real talk. Like, if you can't even suit up, bro. Now listen, if you on the bench, it could be politics. I don't think politics that reach that far back. I don't think they that impactful to the point where you can't even dress. Come on, bro. Like, I'm with you. I know it's politics in sports. I was a victim of politics. It's not a good feeling when all the players on the team know you good and they asking you why you ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, you would have made that play. Why you ain't on the field? And you don't got no answers either. Like, I don't know. Like, they hate me out. So, like, I know politics is real. But when it comes to Mazi, bro, you can't be a decent player to the point where you can't even suit up. Nah, bro. It's something you doing. It's something you doing. And I said that on the show I did with Vach. I said it feel like they be fussing at Mazi. They be just fussing at Mazi, bro. Like, if you think about it, every time you turn around, it seems like somebody just fussing at his ass. Like, all right, Mazi, like, it's like everybody's finger wagging when they start talking about when they talk about Mazi, they finger be wagging. Like, all right, Mazi, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Get your shit together, boy.
His ass. They be on Mazi's ass, bro. And then now it comes to the point where you ain't even suiting up. That ain't good. That ain't a good sign.
I'll tell you this much. They've told you, that Mazi doesn't really fit what the fuck they doing right now. And salute to them here and Neil with the $4.99 for your mind. He said we need to bring somebody in who has no chance of playing as a designated split on the ops player. Bring a dude named Bryson Hanks into the motherfucker.
I want to talk more about that, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. Y'all said I'm snitching. I can't be like him. I give him too much smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
It ain't no snitching in the trap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't tell it, nigga. But but they've told you that Mazi don't fit what they doing. When we describe Mazi Smith, let me ask you about what he does do and what he does not do. Is he big?
He a biggin. What grandma you say? He's a biggin.
He a biggin. Does he take up space?
He does.
All right. Does he take on double teams and shit?
He does.
Okay. Does he get upfield?
Yeah.
No.
Not as much.
Hell, fuck no. That's nowhere near his strength.
That's what Bruce want to do. That's what you getting at.
I'm gonna ask another question. Who does he play like? Does he play like Jonathan Hankins or does he play like Kenny Clark?
Like Hank.
He ain't got no place here. Because remember, Eberflus is running a variation of Rob Marinelli defense.
He fresh out of sponsors too.
You gotta get your big ass up the field. Why you think they talk like they dick was getting hard? They talk about Kenny Clark, nigga.
Yikes, hands. Nah. You just be going too far, man.
Nah, man. They said, man, they gritted their teeth. They said, shit, Kenny.
They said,
Kenny. Like, goddamn, nigga.
He ain't hit the lip pop like CeeDee did he?
Boy, that's he did. He said,
he ain't hit the lip pop. That boy did a lip pop.
Kenny.
Taste the pop.
Oh, shit.
Fugazios.
Taste the pop. God damn. Them niggas act like they ain't never seen a defensive tackle before when they got that shit. So, yeah, man, like, they don't want no parts of Kenny. Think about how they talk about Kenny Clark, who just got here, how they talk about Mazi, who they done known for years and shit.
They don't even know that man yet.
Man, they talk about Mazi Smith like he ain't never did shit work for. He's like, ooh, we Kenny.
Pop.
Yeah, dog. They out this bitch, man, going crazy about Kenny. So Mazi don't fit shit. He ain't built shit like Kenny Clark. So listen, if Mazi can't do that, and they got Jay. And listen, what did they say about Jay that they liked coming out of UCLA?
That he was a biggin.
And his get off. Like
Kenny Clark was getting off too. I ain't gonna hold you. Like he was playing ball out there. Playing ball out there. A couple of times he got to the backfield, but the run was on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I wish they would have ran that way. We didn't have no enforcement on that side to contain the run a couple of times. So yeah, he was playing ball though.
So this is the Kenny Clark stat that you want to know. Kenny Clark, shout out to Patrick O.C. Walker as well.
Salute.
Kenny Clark had 5 tackles, 4 of them versus the run. A key stat, 2.8 rushing yards allowed per carry when Kenny Clark was on the field. But 6.6 rushing yards allowed when he wasn't. Nearly 4 more yards per carry when he got rest. And this was with less than a week to prep. Kenny Clark, that nigga.
He was. He went in. Now, that's a very small sample size, just to be fair. But I like what I've been seeing so far, just being real. And I want to praise this offensive line, though, bro. But it's just like, I'm going to be careful because next week going to be a way better test. But I do like I said, they can't do nothing but play the people that's in front of them, right?
They can't do shit about it.
they did a damn good job today. Well, yesterday. They did a good job. Like, I was surprised. I was surprised by how well the offensive line played. They was actually kind of dominant in the run game. They was kind of dominant in the pass game, what I was seeing so far. So, like, I ain't gonna lie. Booker was playing ball too. Like, was he perfect? No, but I seen some impressive things from Booker.
And
Booker was showing up.
That's the worst Tyler Booker will ever be. With no
First
NFL
game.
reps.
Yeah.
That's the worst he will ever be
And
in his
he was
life.
bullying people too, straight up. He was manning up on folk like, no, you come over here. Like, it take a different level of strength, right? To physically move a 200-300 pound grown man in a direction that he don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. That take a different level of strength. Like, I know I just broke it down like a 3-year-old, but when you sit back and think about that, it's like, damn, like, that's true. Like,
strong as shit.
You gonna have some strength on you to move a man in a direction that he don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Especially a man of that size. So, yeah, Booker played well, man. I was impressed. I was impressed by Guyton.
I did too. He slapped the shit out that boy on that one play. You see?
He's throwing haymakers and shit. I seen him doing man, Guyton out there throwing haymakers and overhands and shit. Like, hey, he on some gangster. I love it. Like, and then he was keeping up with him too. Like, his drop step was looking good. His hands was looking much better because that was one of his weakest points. His hands. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, that what was making Tyler bad last year, because his hands, he was getting out of position a lot. Know what I'm saying? He was finding himself leaning and lunging. As a tackle, you can't lean or lunge, because if somebody do a counter move, now you barbecue chicken. You see what I'm saying? If you lunging, you supposed to be on the defense. That's why offensive linemen prefer to run the ball more than pass protect, for real, because as a pass protector, the defensive line is the aggressor. So guess what? You shouldn't be lunging. You too aggressive. You got to be in the drop step and wait for that and try to counter off of it. That's where he was getting in trouble with. He was lunging too much last year and catching himself out of position, and it was just a downward spiral after that.
And you know what's crazy? He probably got that habit because he played on the other side of the ball before they moved his ass to left tackle. A lot of folks don't realize he done play. He played defensive line and tight end before he became a fucking tackle.
That's why he aggressive like that. And Tyler Smith had some of that too, but what worked in Tyler Smith's favor is he a guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a little more aggressive as a guard compared to a tackle, because it's a different level of athleticism you're going to have on that edge compared to what you'll have on the inside of the interior.
You should trust Guyton more than Steele. There's a reason that Steele is undrafted, and there's a reason, even with his warts, that Tyler Guyton was a first-round pick. You know what I'm saying?
Guyton was looking good to me. I ain't going to hold it.
Tyler Guyton looked good as a bitch.
I'm happy about that. Like I said, that was Philly, and they don't have the best edge rushers, but if I'm judging off who he played in front of him, I'm pretty bullish on what I've seen from Tyler Guyton.
And listen, just because the people on Philly aren't great, they're still starters in the National Football League.
True.
They're still starters in the National Football League. So, you know, you got to give them. Because listen, everybody whooping his ass last year. So, you know, if he whooping if he got a dub against anybody, we supposed to, you know, celebrate that shit.
Yeah, you got to give him his props.
So I gotta ask you this, cuz.
What's happening?
We cutting Miles Sanders and bringing up Malik Davis next week or what?
Miles had such a good run, bro, and then you come back and fumble in the red zone, bro. It made me feel like he a double agent, man. Like, that wasn't even no big hit. Like, what made you drop that ball, bro? If he wouldn't have fumbled that ball, even with most of CeeDee drops and stuff, we probably still could have won that game.
If he doesn't fumble that ball, you don't even throw the ball to CeeDee. You're running the clock out to try to win the game.
And to be fair, George got that penalty on that same drive, I think.
15-yard penalty, yeah. Knocked them back.
In the red zone.
In the red zone.
That hurt us, man. That hurt us. Real talk.
Yeah.
The timing was terrible.
Timing was terrible. But I'll say this, because everything is cause and effect. He fumbled the ball, but the most egregious thing that he actually did was allow himself to get chased down by a defensive lineman from behind. That was the biggest sin.
That was a D lineman?
Dog, that was Zach Bond. Zach Bond just started playing linebacker. The Eagles.
I thought he was a linebacker.
He was a defensive end before he came to Philly. They moved him to linebacker. So he's a defensive end playing linebacker, and he chased your dumb ass down.
Blue would have been gone.
Blue would have still been running.
Blue would have been gone if he would have if that would have been him. So why was Blue not active?
He had
Is they saying that he was too hurt to play?
Possibly.
I don't like that.
I don't trust the nigga.
I want Blue to get some reps. After I seen these big ass avenues this O-line making against the Eagles, I know Carter went there, but still, you still gonna probably be able to run against damn near anybody look like. And that's what we expected here. Okay, let's talk about the things that we expected before I have to wrap it up after a while, man. Hey, y'all keep showing love. We might be able to do a little overtime, but
hey, real shit. Hold on. Thank you, Angie, for the cash app. She hit me with a 20 piece. She said, "For being a real nigga, I ain't forgot about you."
That's what's happening.
It's glad to be thought about, man. Thank you, Angie. You always been.
Hey, y'all. I know Angie been showing love. Y'all got to help out though. Like, we don't want only the one person carrying too much of the load and stuff, man. Where we got a decent amount of people in here. All it takes is $5 to support your content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like the African commercials, you know.
we gonna make a commercial and play that bitch. I'm gonna wear the clothes that I'm gonna wear the clothes that I cut the grass in, nigga. I'm gonna film myself.
Like, look, for $10 you can support 2 independent content creators, and
I gotta try to look sad.
Keep their lights on for 2 consecutive days. You know what I'm saying?
Make your saddest face, landlord.
I don't know how to do it.
You don't know how the niggas
look out like a kid.
That's what I tried to do. Why do everybody got to
look out like a kid? That's all you can do.
Hey, man.
Yeah, salute. Y'all know, we appreciate everything, but I just don't want some people be like, you know what I'm saying? They doing too much and everybody else just chilling. But
he did.
We appreciate everything. We appreciate it all, man. I appreciate if you ain't got nothing and all you do is hit the like button, hit the share button. I understand, bro. We appreciate everything y'all do. But
yes, indeed, because God is amazing. Because it's Friday. There's NFL football. The Arkansas Razorbacks, one of the only undefeated SEC teams, get to play tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Who we play tomorrow? Yeah. The almighty undefeated Arkansas State. What the hell you mean?
All right. You got it.
We already beat the Alabama team.
A&M.
They played better than y'all did.
They did.
I'm talking major shit.
You better get your shit off while you can, because this ain't gonna last long.
That's fine. Nothing lasts forever. I'm here for a good time, nigga, not a long time. I don't know what you thought.
That's crazy work.
But no, what are some things we gonna get back on task? Some things that I expected. I'm gonna frame it like this.
Did they live up to expectations?
Yeah, something that lived up to expectation. The offense, outside of the drops, because the play design was there. You got guys open. There wasn't the need for a bunch of tight window throws. Shout out to Lee Bell too for the cash app, man. I thank you for helping keep the lights on in the liquor store. Cause we still in the lights over from the neighbors right now. We done ran some cables. You know what I'm saying? Like we got this.
Them flickering, man. You might have, you know what I'm saying?
Like they might call the folks on us at any moment, dog. But yeah, doggy. Offensive line lived up to expectations too. Pass pro was actually a little bit better than I thought upon further review, because I thought that they gave us some plays. Every offensive line is going to give up pressure, but they held it down for a majority of the game. They created run lanes. Miles Sanders, that nigga got cataracts. Cause I showed you the damn hole he missed and how big it was. Pause.
Hold on. Hey, wait a minute now. You going off the scale. Shout out to I don't know if I gave Dono his shout out, and shout out to Miss Pam, Robert King with the cash out, my guy Justin with the cash out. Who else? Derek with the cash out, and Lee Bell with the cash out. Salute to y'all. It's like it wasn't showing me at first till I went on there, and then a whole bunch of them just started showing up. So salute to y'all, man. I appreciate all the love and support.
Same for me. Salute to Robert King and Justin Kitchen for the cash out. And then Angie has sent me another super chat. And she sent you this $9.99. Said it won't let her send me a super chat for some reason. He said this for Henny, won't let me send him a super chat. I'm a cash app him again. But Malik Davis need to snatch Miles' ugly ass spot. You ain't lying though. We were just talking about that shit.
That Miles a double agent, man. Why did he have to fumble that ball, man? We were so close. That's why I don't like Moral Victories, because the game was ours for the taking. We just didn't capitalize, man. And it's sad, but we'll learn from it. You know what I'm saying? And listen, something else that lived up to expectations for me. Shotty. Shotty lived up to expectations for me. And the reason I say that is because we had a whole circus before this game. We had a whole spectacle. We had clown shows, all kind of stuff going on right before this game, right? This was a hostile environment to be coaching in. You dealing with trading one of your best players on your team abruptly, like all of a sudden, and then you got to go play the defending champs in front of the whole world, week 1, game 1. Ain't nobody else playing but y'all. The whole world watching your debut. And you go out there and coach your ass off. You go out there and have a solid showing. Hey, respect the shotty, bro. Respect the shotty. Now, if we would have executed better, I feel like we supposed to win that game. So I ain't got nothing else to say about shotty right now. He lived up to expectations this game 1. He get an A from me because I feel like he kept the team on task. He kept everybody focused and kept their mind on the game. Because if not, we would have went out there and got embarrassed. Now, it was one guy, he might have 4 holes on his jersey in the front. That was a little iffy. His mind could have been in Green Bay, you know what I'm saying? You know, unblockable, unstoppable and stuff, you know.
Hey.
But other than that, I feel like everybody else's mind was on task. So, and that's a great representation of your coaching. So salute the Shotty and his coaching staff for this first week. I feel like they came through and they was up to par.
So also salute the numbhead Neil on your end with the $4.99. He said Sanders was running in slow
That's on
motion.
your end because I don't see it.
Nah, it's paired. It's right here. It's you. It's paired. It's from
Oh,
the
it
paired
must have
channel.
been earlier. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see it.
That Madden fatigue gauge was all the way empty on Miles' ass, dog.
That old man ran out of gas, didn't it?
Yeah. So we got to get this nigga out of Dodge. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why y'all so mad at it? I know he fumbled, but he still had a great play though.
He
Blue
got
would've took that to the house, though.
He
It was a great play still though, man.
No, it's not.
It was a big run. Yes, it was.
No.
I was surprised.
If you get caught by a safety or a cornerback, all right. You get caught by a defensive lineman, you know, like nah, I can't give you that one. But Cook, I gotta talk to my wife real quick.
How old is that man though? You know what I'm saying? Like he up in age right now, right? And he ran out of gas. You know what I'm saying? That's that athleticism, y'all. I said it again. You know what I'm saying? Old man athleticism, athleticism. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? It's for the old people like me. I got athleticism too. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no slander, but we just ain't got full athleticism no more. You know what I'm saying? Father Time is undefeated. And that's what was on display right there. You know what I'm saying? That was on display right there. I just said the one play, and I just said the one play and then the fumble. The fumble was egregious. It made me feel like he was a double agent, but that was a big run. I could just imagine Blue. If Blue got good vision and instincts, this could be great for us because that line was making some hard. It was opening up some holes, I think.
Mm-hmm. Now that's my thing. Like it was a 50-yard run. You know what I'm saying? But shit, like I don't know. Maybe I'm bougie with my big plays. Tony Pollard,
Somebody said that play got erased after the fumble though, Lord. You ain't lying though. I feel like he was a double agent, man. He did the Eagles a solid. He did, bro. Cause that wasn't even no big hit. Like, if you ain't getting smacked, it's no reason for you to fumble the ball to me. Like, if you get smacked, like I'm like, okay, like, hey, that was a good hit. Or when they come and hit you and they helmet right on the ball, or you know what I'm saying, they punch the ball or something, I can understand. I ain't saying that it's supposed to happen, but I can still understand. But none of that happened. They just tackled him like a normal tackle, and he dropped the ball.
man, that's your partner.
That's your fault.
You find tooth and nail for that nigga to be on the team. You said he the best running. You said he the best running back you ever saw.
See, not only do he ain't be snitching, he be lying too. That's
He
crazy.
snitching and lying. Is crazy.
Snitching and lying. Put the struggle, bro. Put the struggle in. You can't be snitching and lying. That's crazy.
What did you feel about Maurice Lewis-Fowl only playing 6 snaps of football?
I feel like it was ridiculous because I seen some instances where Murray didn't make the play or his athleticism let him down. Athleticism. How old he is?
Who?
He might got that athleticism too.
Miles Sanders, I think he like 20,
No,
28.
Murray.
Oh, Kenneth Murray?
Yeah.
Kenneth Murray ain't that goddamn old.
Well, he looked like an unk out there. But other than that,
This nigga 26 years old.
I would have liked to see Lil-Fowl out there, bro. I'm telling y'all, Lil-Fowl deserved to be out there too. Real talk. I think Lil-Fowl might be your best linebacker you got right now.
He is.
I don't know why the hell he ain't playing.
Now that's politics.
That sounds like politics to me.
Because he clearly, because after he played the way he played last year, he should have had some positive equity with you.
I can understand because they know the defense and shit, right? But still, you still need your best players on the field.
Does Kenneth Murray know the defense? Because I didn't think
Sanborn was out there too, though.
Yeah, Sanborn do, but like I can't make that excuse for Kenneth.
How many snaps Sanborn played?
Too many. Let me go look.
Shamar James didn't even set up.
That's top stuff we talking.
I mean, he didn't suit up. Lee said, "Why Shamar James didn't get burned?"
Yeah, why he didn't get?
Oh, get time. Yeah, I don't know. Some people call it burn too. So yeah. Yeah, we lied nowhere. We lied. Live,
real.
Live in full effect.
Yeah, this is not AI at all. So anything that LandLord said is real deal incriminating.
I'm saying all my wildest shit on the video, so y'all gotta go support my video. So hey, you can't hold me accountable because hey, that could be AI. Yeah, I'm just saying.
So Kenneth Murray played all 62 defensive snaps, every single one of them. Jack Sanborn played 47 defensive snaps. Damone Clark played 41, and Lewis-Fowl played 6. So even if you wanted to say, doggy, we like Kenneth Murray and Jack Sanborn, why the fuck you let Damone Clark play over him?
That's ugly. How many snaps Damone got?
41.
See, he might fit their scheme better or some shit. Because Damone was looking decent in preseason, though, to be real. But
he did look good in preseason, but so did Lewis-Fowl.
Lewis-Fowl is the better player. I think he got the better size at linebacker, better instincts. He got a real knack for getting to the football, too. So I would definitely he would always get some snaps if it was up to me. Because I just like guys like that being on my team. It's just good things happen when he on the field.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Chase Doug said, "What's up, hen dog?"
What's up with you, Chase? Thank you for tapping in and showing love, my boy. Yeah, we out here thugging today, man.
Low said Damone gotta go.
Man.
Damone's all right, though. If they can make Damone serviceable, I ain't got nothing to say about Damone.
If anybody gotta go, it gotta be Sanborn. That's all I'm saying. If anybody gotta go,
Sanborn made me miss LBE. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, that's never a good thing.
Damn, DP. Shout out to DP Johnson, man. That man be having the most insightful comments of all time. Low said, "Hell nah, LandLord. That boy does not have a base when he makes contact. He does not initiate contact and look to get in the play. Who was that I seen tackling with their back? Damn.
We got
I
to
had
find
to.
it.
Somebody came and made a tackle with their back. Like, what are you doing, man? Was that Malik? Malik made some plays though.
If I'm not mistaken, Malik and Donovan Wilson were two of your highest graded players on defense.
Shout out to Angela with the $10 super. She says Diggs gotta be getting effed because he not tough enough to beat the line. You can tell because he refused to tackle. Yeah, I ain't gonna be too hard on Diggs, but I'll say this: he did get a free blitz and missed it. It was a pitiful attempt at a tackle right there. He didn't go in with none of the tackling fundamentals. So I give y'all that. Like y'all know, I don't. My cornerbacks ain't just gotta be the best tacklers on the planet. I want them to cover, but I ain't gonna hold you. That was pretty bad. Like, you know me, I'm gonna keep it real. Like Diggs, my guy. But that was a pretty pitiful attempt at a tackle right there. And you had him dead to rights. You got to make that tackle. If you go in there like a gangster and break down and do a form tackle, like actually square him up and make a tackle, you would have made that play. But that wasn't what he did. So, just being foul, y'all know Diggs, my guy. I felt like he had a good game because I ain't hear from A.J. Brown. Did y'all? Let me see. Nah, I don't got a milk cart nowhere because I ain't seen. He might be on a milk cart because dude only had one catch.
He should have been in a pack. He on a milk cart, but he should have been on a pack.
Dude only had one catch. So
yeah, we should have busted their ass, dog. I hate we lost the fucking game.
Look at how they win, bro. They ain't even got to do much, but they find a way to win because we made mistakes and we didn't execute. They didn't win that game. We lost that game. It's obvious. What did they do to the point where we like, dang, we just, you know what I'm saying? They did the plays that they usually do. They scored when they scored. Now, in the first half, it looked easy. But second half, we started getting stops and started making plays. And our offense started stumbling and fumbling and bumbling. So, yeah, we lost that game because the game was in our grasp right before the delay. Miles Sanders in the red zone. Critical time to be fumbling the ball, man. Critical time to be fumbling the ball. And then when you had a chance to go back and get the game, I could see the game winning drive in my mind. And then CeeDee just fell short, bro. CeeDee just fell short over and over, man. And it sucks. We know CeeDee gonna make up for it because we ain't accepting nothing less. You know what I'm saying? We hold 88s to a high standard and we expect him to be great, and he will be. But he gonna have to snap. He gonna have to lock in, bro. He gonna have to get all that sad Micah shit out his head and focus on task, bro. Just being real. Like I can't do nothing but keep it solid with y'all and tell y'all how I really feel. And I told y'all the other day that shit was weak, that shit was soft, and he need to tap in and lock in. And I believe he will. But that game right there. He went on it, man, and I think it showed that he went all the way there. His concentration went up.
So I'll say this too, dog. Dallas Cowboys got me fucked up because we deserve to win, man. And like we deserve better than what they gave us. I don't do no moral victories. That's why I put the shit in the title. Like, we got to just win, man. When you got the defending champions on the ropes at they crib, they best player that got his dumb ass self ejected from the damn game. You know what I'm saying? They got another player left on a card. He might be gone for the season, right? You hold Saquon Barkley to 60 yards on 18 carries. If you told me all this shit. You holding Saquon Barkley to 60 yards. Miles Sanders not Miles Sanders. A.J. Brown got one catch. Devontae Smith got 3 catches. Ain't got 20 yards on the motherfucker. You told me all that stuff. I'd say we won that game by two possessions.
Facts.
And salute to Spock with the 499. No. The Moon runs the ball carrier, and then he wait for backup. He wants no violence. No violence is crazy. Like
I ain't gonna hold you. That's who he has been. To be fair to him, I'm gonna watch the film. I can't say that's what he's still doing. He used to do that shit though. To be real with you, that was the Moon. Like that spinal fusion and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That had him playing real timid. So like I can't say that's what he's doing this season. I'm gonna be fair to him and look at the film, but yeah, you ain't wrong. That's who he was. I tell you that.
man. So let's really do talk about it though. Jadon Blue. Is he really hurt, or do you think like this is we going with the paid guy? What the hell is this shit?
I think they just wanted to give him an extra week, maybe, to get his stuff together, and then see what Miles and them could do without him. So I think he'll be definitely getting some reps. After they seen Miles get hawked down by a defensive lineman, they'll get Blue in some work in them.
Did Miles Sanders get another carry after that?
They gonna do it because he a veteran. He gonna be accountable for it, and they probably still look out for him, but I think he a double agent. I don't trust him.
You can't trust him.
I don't trust him. Because that's your team, bro. You an Eagle at heart. And you sit up here and fumble the ball in the red zone? I don't like it. I don't like it.
So one last thing before we get out of here. We got to talk about your boy Sam.
Slam.
Slam. The slam. The slam?
That man said, he just said like 18 different things with the same word. He said slam with a question mark. Then slam with an exclamation point. Slam with a period. Like, how you mean all this different stuff, bro? I don't know.
And then you understand that you
get it. You get it too, yeah.
That shit is diabolical. But let me play Sam interview. The bitch on about 3 minutes, man. It's only about 3 minutes, but I love
what Sam's saying. I love Sam's attitude and mindset. I do.
So you actually got a chance to see it?
I ain't see it, but I've been hearing his comments. I've been reading some of his comments.
Good shit. Cause I fucks with the nigga.
You let one get away?
Yeah, I said we did, but we just gotta keep going, and it's gonna get better.
What's the hope that tells you to get better?
I mean, if you was watching the game, you see the effort, the energy we put out. I mean, we lost. I mean, it's the game. Football is a game. So we just got to put this one behind us and worry about the Giants next.
What was Shotty's message to you guys after the game?
Just keep the energy, man. Keep going, and you know, we're gonna get it. You know, of course we got some things to fix. That's what practice is for. We come back, we come reunited, and we just come and take over. You know, starting next week.
I know it's disappointing to lose, but is there encouraging things from this game for you guys?
Of course. It's you know, every game and every practice, it's a lesson to learn. You know, it's things to take away, it's things to put away. So like, I just feel like we're gonna grow as a team, as a unit, and get better.
We know how much you were looking forward to this moment. Once you got out there, what did it mean to you? How did you feel?
I felt grateful, of course. I was level-headed. Just play my game, play what we practice, and just, you know, keep that energy and that effort. You know, I'm big on effort. You know, so yeah.
What changed as the game went on? Seems like you guys made Hurts a little more uncomfortable the longer the game went on.
Just sticking to the plan, you know, not trying to do too much or change things, you know, because like I said, like eventually, like we stick to it, it's gonna work. We just got to trust each other, you know, keep trusting each other, and just play as a unit.
What did you think when Carter got kicked out of the game? Like that?
Oh, somebody told me. I was like, shoot, if I was out there, he would have to see me. But yeah.
Okay.
You know, anything for that my dog.
What I said.
That's crazy. It was crazy. You know, spitting is like, I feel like it's not even disrespectful, it's just hateful, you know. It's like, I don't know, man. Just don't spit on me, please. Because we both gonna get in the locker room.
Sam said he ain't going. That's the Alabama. I love him.
I mean, I'm just like, I feel like everybody's really tired of that question. You know, Micah's gone, so like I feel like we should stop bringing up his name. You know, he's on Green Bay. You should ask about the Cowboys and worry about what we got in the locker room. You know, Micah's always going to be part of the family, especially in the D-line room. But other than that, like, that's his business. You got to go ask David. You know, that's his agent. I don't have no say. Jerry Jones, you got to ask him. But me, I'm worried about me, you know? So, I mean, I can give you his number. You can call Micah and ask him any questions you need. But me, please don't ask me no question about that, man. That's him.
Hey, let's go, Sam. Let's go, Sam.
I knew you gonna like that shit.
Bro. Let's go, Sam. This is what I be talking about. Screw all that friendly shit. Oh, diabolical, unstoppable, illogical, all that shit that you need saying. Stand on that shit, Sam. That's the energy that you need, bro. You need that type of energy. We are competing at the top level of sports right now. I ain't got time to be your friend, bro. Man, Sam said, y'all go holler at him. I'm sick of this. I love it, bro. I love Sam energy. Just like when they try to ask him, oh, how you think you're gonna be doing when now is your time to shine when Micah gone. Sam said I was gonna shine regardless. Sam said, what y'all asking me that for? I was gonna shine with Micah here. See, we just didn't get to see him because that man was hurt. I love Sam attitude, bro. Real talk.
We missed Sam last year because he when Micah was out for them games, we might have did something because Sam led you in pressures last night. He had 5 pressures. You know what I'm saying? So
I love it, bro. That's how a football player mindset supposed to be. Real talk. Screw all that friendly love shit, man. I'm sick of that. Like we know y'all don't hate each other, but y'all gotta be some fierce competitors in them numbers and between them hashes. I'm sorry. Screw all that, bro. We don't want to hear that. You think we want to hear y'all love affair after we just took an L, nigga? We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear it. And we deserve better. We support y'all more than any other fucking team. We don't want to hear all that lovey-dovey shit after we taking L's. And like I said on that show when I was on CD, I said, it's easy to be your damn friend when I'm whooping your ass. Yo, we can be bad as long as I'm whooping your ass. Yo, hell yeah. What up, my dog? Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass again today. It's easy to be your friend when I'm on the winning side. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. Straight up.
I feel it. Yeah, I liked that shit. I knew when I heard it, like, man, my nigga LandLord gonna love this.
Man, I'm telling you, my nigga stepped up. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love that attitude. That's how the whole team need to be on. Everybody need to be on that. Now, TA said, look, TA message, she trying to give me counsel. Now, play CD interview from the other day. Nah,
we can't do it.
Hell nah. I get mad all over again.
Can't do it, won't do it. Can't make me do it.
I get mad all over again.
Cause listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I lost a little bit of respect for CeeDee Lamb when I heard that shit. I still think he's an awesome player and shit. But man, you sounded like you were madly in love with that nigga. So
and what's so sad is you go out and do this immediately afterwards. That's why I said, bro, after this video, y'all go watch that. Y'all go watch that live when I watched that CD shit. And then Hen was trolling me for 30 minutes and then watched it himself and was like, what the hell is this? Yeah, you see what I'm talking about. I challenged that man mindset. I challenged all of that. And then you go out here and show the shit materializing on the field with exactly what I suspected. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I want this team to do good, bro. I want this team to win. So if I see something that I feel like threatening, I'm calling it out, bro. I don't care who it coming from. Y'all won. Cheese. Get your goofy ass on. You sound like a Green Bay man. How your name Cheese and you talking about Go Birds? Get your ass out of here, man.
Do you got cheese, little nigga? What your pockets like? You can't
How
be
your
named
Cheese and you're a Eagle fan. That's crazy.
You can't be named Cheese and now here borrowing money to the third, nigga. Let me know something.
But nah, man, I think we did a good job, man. We've been on here almost an hour and a half. I'm gonna have to get on up out of here in a minute, man. So, hey, I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all know we got plenty of content coming soon. And we're gonna hold these boys accountable, man. We're gonna hold these boys accountable, and we're gonna do better. this was a decent start. You know what I'm saying? It could have been an embarrassing loss. That wasn't what it was. It was a good fight. We just didn't come out on the winning side, and we had all the opportunities. So we do know where we stand at. We know where we stand at. We understand that this team is capable of doing exactly what Shotty said. Shotty said, "Hey man, we can beat anybody in this league." He said we can play with anybody in this league, and I feel like that's the same way. After you lose a game like this, I feel like you should feel confident enough to beat anybody. You just got to execute. So it's about you. It's not about them. It's about you. So you got to execute and do what you're supposed to do. And I think a W will be waiting on you on the other side.
I agree. And listen, man, I ain't trying to oversell it. Because we lost this game, next week is a must-win against the New York Giants.
You're right.
Regardless of how you feel about them as competitors, a competition, or a team, you cannot walk out of AT&T Stadium without a win against the New York Giants, or it completely derails what you want to do for the season. You cannot start 0-2 and 0-2 within the division. So if you want to do anything this year, go out there, pack up the Giants, get Shotty's first win, beat they whole ass all on TV, man, and then we gonna celebrate. You gotta catch a body and start dancing like the niggas out the Wizard of Oz when they killed the Wicked Witch, man.
Yeah.
You seen the
win? I looked at a decent amount of the film. I just ain't watched everything that I want to see. So I got a good amount of grasp on what's going on, but I want to dial in on a couple of more people. So I'll be coming back with a full report. Y'all just
oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no, when this happen, niggas dying dead, ain't never died before.
Get him up out of here.
Jesus, why? Ain't nobody tell this dumbass to die.
Not cheese. What they always say when somebody die. He just wanted the money. He just wanted the money. That's all he just wanted the money. Why they, you know what I'm saying? Not my nigga cheese.
Not my nigga cheese.
Not my nigga cheese is crazy. All he wanted was the money. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta start naming out, man. We gotta stop naming niggas anything. I swear to God, we gotta stop this shit.
He just wanted the money, y'all. Y'all ain't have to take that man.
He gone.
He gone. But hey, man, yeah, man. Salute to y'all for making this show even better, man. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all know y'all tap in for the win. LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. I got to go.
And it's your boy, Henny the Moore, putting live.